Alrighty, so this is part two. This is part two, and let's see. This says, let me see this error. We have been able to connect to vCenter management, which is fine. We successfully deployed a vCenter server and able to proceed to stage 2. So you know what? That's all right. We can still, we should still be able to check it. Check vCenter at this endpoint. Let's see. Okay, let's see if we have anything there. While that's loading, let's check on our Ubuntu. Ubuntu is still going on. Cool. Okay. And we're gonna go ahead and just restart now. Okay, we're just gonna go ahead, since it's a virtual machine, just hit enter. We still haven't been able to access. Okay, what's going on? Let me see. vCenter over here. Let's see. Let's do this one real quick. First, we have to shut it down. Always power it off and edit. VMware options. Okay, let's select the latest and greatest. Hit save. Try to power it back on. Okay, while vCenter is finalizing, let's check back on our Ubuntu, and there we go. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put the password that I gave it, and we should be logging in. Should be logging in. Alrighty, and there we go. First, let me quickly double check on our our vCenter over here. So as you can see, it says that we are now able to go to the endpoint. Let's check it out. First, we're gonna try 443, port 443. And if everything went well, we should be logging in. So you know what? I'm also gonna go ahead and try this again. Try to access the management center, and that's 5480. Let's see. Because according to this, we shouldn't have any issues accessing vCenter. 192.168.1.66. 192.168.1.66. Might also just be needing some time, so let's give it some time and see. And let's continue with our Ubuntu desktop right here. Next, it's pretty much a standard installation of Ubuntu, so nothing really fancy. If you guys remember, you have previous videos that I recorded from my Ubuntu laptop, and that that customization is way different than this one. In all honesty, this is how I started. So if you haven't seen those videos, go back and look them up. See my previous videos where I recorded from my Ubuntu laptop, and this is how it was when I freshly installed Ubuntu on those laptops, and I just customized it and made it look the way you see them. So now, as you can see, we're not able to increase the size, and that's due to the fact that we haven't installed the VMware tools. So once we install VMware tools, then but we can also just try to open it on a new window or a new tab. Okay, this is Ubuntu on a new tab. So let's go back and focus on vCenter, our main priority. Let me go ahead and power it off and try restarting it and see. Okay, it's off. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and power it back on. Okay. All right, so that's done booting up. Now let's go back again and look at those endpoints. So now, I mean, we pretty much are done deploying vCenter. I just want to show you guys the final result, like the homepage, the graphical user interface of vCenter, so you can see how it looks like. So that seems to be taking some time. I have an idea. I'm going to check on one of my old VMware ESXI. So you know what? Let me. I'm going to power this one on. see if I had a vCenter uploaded here. If I did, I can simply just go to the endpoint and just show you guys the graphical user interface of vCenter. But as far as deployment is concerned, we were able to successfully deploy vCenter. So I don't remember if I was able to add vCenter to this virtual machine right here, but we'll check it and see. One, two. Yeah, we'll see. Okay, that should be booting up shortly. Alrighty, so let's go check this endpoint over here. 132 HTTPS 192.168.2.11, if I'm not mistaken, that 132.443. All right, so let's check that out. So let me see, what password did I use for this one? If that's incorrect, I have a second one in mind. All right, and that worked. And we do have virtual machines over here. Oh, and we do have a vCenter over here. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just power this one on and show you guys how the graphical user interface looks like. So this is the point where we are at this moment in our current installation of, our current deployment of vCenter. So if you remember, this is how, is exactly how it was right here. The one that we were working on, this one. So I'll just go ahead and show you guys as soon as this one is done booting up, so you can see how a vCenter graphical user interface looks like. And later I will be cleaning this one up. Later I'll be cleaning this one up and just try to freshly reinstall vCenter, because I don't know why we have a DNS issue or why we're not able to get to these endpoints over here. I'll have to just do some troubleshooting and figure that out. So let's go back to the one. Okay, and we need to log in. Logging in. I'm gonna go with root, and I will be trying this password. And that should work. Come on. This is why it's very important for you to get good at documenting things. Have to write things down. Failed to connect service. Let's try to reset it and see what's going on, because I haven't I haven't used this virtual machine in a long time. Okay. And this one is also complaining that we need to use a better, like use the latest kernel. So let me just see. Let's do that. Oh, you know what? We can't have to power it off. Let's shut it down and power it off, and then go ahead and make these edits, and hopefully that should not give us any issue. Okay, over here, yep, latest and greatest is 7. Save it, and then power it back on. Let's see. Okay, let's log in with root. I don't remember the credentials, but I do have some in mind that might work. And that did not fail to connect. So let's restart. And try a different password. Come on, let's go. Okay, let's try again. Root with a different password. And that is incorrect, so let's let's see, which username did I I think I kept root, the default. Come on. Okay, let's go back and check on this. This is still showing as working. Let's try it right here. Try on this browser and see. We'll refresh that. Alrighty. So let's go to the IP address of 135 and see if this will load. 135. 135. So that will be HTTPS 192.168.211.135 colon 443, and this now help upstream, so that means it's still booting up. It needs some time, so let's try the second endpoint, 5480. All right. And this is the appliance management interface. It looks like it just needs time to boot up and get ready, really. So that is working. And this is the server management center. So we're just gonna go ahead and put administrator. Administrator. For some reason I can't type. Tonight. Administrator at vSphere.local. I don't remember if I changed the username here, but let's find out. Put the super secure password. And see if we're able to log in. For the time being, I will go try the official homepage of vCenter. So that's HTTPS 192.168.211.135, and it's not ready yet. 443. Still not ready. Still not ready yet. So we are almost there with part 2 of deploying a vCenter server on VMware ESXi. So all we have to do is just wait and give the virtual machine some time to just finish configuring everything, and we should be able to get into the home page of vCenter. So while that is cooking, we're gonna go back and check on our first vCenter server that we worked on, and it shows ready, but does not allow us to log in. It might just be a question of time, really. So Which one is this? Let's log in and see. Oh, this is the one where we installed Ubuntu. This is the one we installed Ubuntu on. Still not able to access vCenter. Still not able to access vCenter, even though it says it's ready. And you can see the spike on memory use and all that good stuff. And this is the total of resources that were consumed since we first started testing at the beginning of our part 1 video. Let's go back and check on this one. Enable to authenticate. Okay. Administrator at vSphere.local. I don't believe I changed that. So let's try a different password and see. I just want to be able to log in and show you guys the interface of how vCenter looks like when you freshly install it. No, okay, let me try. Because definitely, I definitely didn't use a different. I don't remember using a different username. So, oh wow, I was wrong. So this is how it looks like. This is how the management vCenter management interface looks like. So it pretty much just shows you the health status, the overall health status of your VMware ESXi and vCenter server. Because in a real corporate environment, you have companies usually link a lot of VMware ESXi hosts in the vCenter and manage them as a whole. And that's why this interface right here is what you use to monitor the overall health status of every single host. And the CPU usage, memory usage, disk, and all that good stuff. These failures, network traffic, all that good stuff. And it allows you to also set a firewall for all the hosts. If you have 5 VMware ESXi hosts, the firewall will apply to all of them if you want to. And use time synchronization for all of them at the same time. When you upload or install services, it applies to all of them. And you can go ahead and also monitor your the administrative users of your vCenter. And it also allows you to back up your vCenter, all that good stuff. That way, in case of a disaster, you can always recover from it. And this is the endpoint that has port 5480. So this endpoint is just the management center, when it comes to overall health monitoring. The official homepage of vCenter is supposed to be at this endpoint right here. and it's currently not loading because it's not ready. So that's pretty much what I wanted to show you guys with my previous installation of vCenter. So if this was to load, we were gonna see the same exact interface at this endpoint right here, which is not loading for some reason. It says vCenter is good to go, but we're not able to find it at the endpoint, and it might be an issue of time, just needing more time to set up, or it might be an issue with the static IP address that we gave it. So either way, I'll be troubleshooting later on to see what is going on and do a fresh reinstall of all that. I hope you guys were able to learn something new today in this tutorial. Please leave comments and suggestions on how I can make these tutorials better for you to be able to learn. I'm still I will probably be showing you guys a part 3, because my goal is to really show you guys a very successfully installed vCenter. Even though I was able to show you guys the vCenter management center, I really want to show you guys the official graphical user interface of vCenter, not the overall health management homepage. So as you can see, it just shows you the memory, everything is good to go. So it just helps administrators track the VMware ESXi hosts that are associated with the vCenter. That's pretty much what it does, and I will definitely be showing you guys how the official endpoint looks like in a different video. And I'll just go ahead and stop right here, because we have already spent more than 30 minutes. Well, everybody, thank you again for watching part 2 of the deployment of vCenter on VMware ESXi. I'll be making a part 3 after the troubleshooting. I'll be doing all the troubleshooting offline, and as soon as I'm able to get vCenter running, I will be recording a third version just to show you guys how it looks like, and probably tell you guys why I'm currently not able to view the endpoint of vCenter. Thank you for your support, and I hope you guys have a lot of fun learning these things, troubleshooting with me, getting into these issues and figuring out what is going on. And if you really wanna be in IT, and if you really wanna learn, you have to learn to enjoy these troubleshooting, because they're not gonna always work as you expect, because technology changes daily and features change daily. Developers do update, push up updates to their codes daily, and you will always be doing some troubleshooting one way or another, and that's what IT is about. So it's finding joy to making these mistakes and finding these roadblocks, and finding ways to just solve them and moving on. That's what makes you happy as an engineer, and that's what IT is about. I hope you guys enjoyed learning, and I will be seeing you guys next time.